Hey guys, what you doing? It's TheKillerDoll here, and if you were single this year for Valentine's Day, good news, this is the video you need to watch. Because we're going to be talking about the best source of dating advice and dating philosophy on good old Twitter.com. Because where else would you go for assistance with this sort of stuff? Now, the person we're going to be talking about today caters to both men and women as part of the dating sphere, and I must say, the advice given is 10 out of 10. Saved my marriage, turned a hoe into a housewife, made me the classically Abby version of myself that I've only ever seen in my dreams. Now, the galaxy brain philosopher that we are going to be talking about today is AlphaRivelino on Twitter. Did I say that name right? Probably not. Do I care? Absolutely not as well. And if you don't know what kind of quality advice this dude is giving out, here's a lovely example to show you what exactly you're getting into. Left photo, her pussy is looking to his cock. I can't take this seriously. Left photo, her pussy is looking to his cock is facing the world. This is correct. Right photo, his cock is looking to her pussy is facing the world. This is wrong. Good girl checklist. Number 1, shy. Number 2, no tattoos, no piercings except ears. Number 3, strong, loving father. Number 4, doesn't like to drink alcohol. Number 5, likes to read literature. Number 6, likes to cook and eat healthy. Number 7, natural hair color. Number 8, long index fingers. Number 9, soft, pretty feet. And number 10, no Vans in her closet. This is some top tier advice, and it's available for Twitter for free. Can you believe that? Basically what we're dealing with here is some real alpha male shit. Because truly, what is better than a man who calls himself an alpha male on the internet while catering to giving advice to other fellow alpha males? So yeah, if you couldn't gather, we're pretty much going to be talking about one of the worst Twitter accounts that exists at this time. Is it a troll account? Who knows? But my god, this is genuinely beyond parody. So as you could tell, this dude's like whole shtick is like showing pictures of couples and how they're like facing and like posture wise to determine if they're going to last and if that guy's like an alpha or some shit like that. Because if you couldn't understand from the first picture I showed you, clearly if your cooch is facing the world, it means that you're a whore and you're doomed to be in a failed marriage. Another great example of this is this lovely picture with Jeff Gordon. Totally not edited and exactly as it was meant to be seen by the human eye. Ask Rivelino, because you know, you have to ask Rivelino. Can you show me a photo of a man with good posture? Check out Jeff Gordon. He is facing the world. His focus is his mission, his next challenge. He is confident and relaxed. Meanwhile, his girl is completely focused on him. This is beautiful posture and polarity. He really said, point your pussy at me, darling, with his whole fucking chest. Personally, my favorite thing about this is that he uses posture to tell whether or not a couple is going to get divorced. This next post being a perfect example of that. They are now divorced. He really said full caps for that. Okay. When you lean into your girl, you reveal emotional weakness and neediness. Women find this extremely unattractive. You must stay strong. You must stay vigilant. Don't lean in. She loves you when you're strong. She leaves you when you're weak. Rivelino. My favorite thing is him like quoting himself because what an absolute alpha. Men being affectionate and providing non-sexual touch to women? What fucking pussies. Absolute bitch behavior. Total beta male cuck. I think the best thing when looking at these posts is like the whole leaning into your girlfriend is an absolute no-no kind of thing. Meanwhile, with Jeff Gordon, you know, the one with like the example of posture, Jeff Gordon's actually divorced to the woman in that picture, Brooke Seeley. I definitely think this is a 10 out of 10 way to recommend if your relationship is going to last or not, because posture really obviously tells that. You know, posture is just totally the reason why your wife left you, took the kids, and now you're paying alimony. Now, besides the bullshit posture stuff, this man has provided men, scratch that, alphas, with peak dating advice to help them become more like him, embrace their alphaness. Because faceless man on the internet telling you how to be an alpha male is exactly who you want to listen to with this subject. So just to start and get into his stellar advice, we have these lovely posts for you. Good sex. He bosses her around, fucks her for hours, holds her all night. She sleeps in his shirt, falls asleep feeling cared for, protected. Bad sex. He is too timid, worries about her pleasure, licks her pussy, comes too fast, makes excuses, leaves in shame. She feels empty, alone. Fellas, is it beta male behavior to make sure your girl comes? Listen, Rivelino, if you don't know where the clit is, I have no doubt that the woman you're sleeping with would be more than happy to show you where it is so you can actually make her come for once. Like, all this is just really funny to me because the whole point of this is to try to like get a chick and make sure you like have sex and all that stuff, you know? And like, as a woman, woman looking at this advice, I know that if I sleep with somebody who listens to this, I am not going to bust a nut. Therefore, I am wasting my time. And I feel bad for the women that have slept with this dude, honestly. That is if he's writing from experience, which it could be possible, but I highly doubt it. On the same topic of some two-person horizontal tango, we have this lovely gem. Ask Rivelino, what's wrong with licking pussy? Beginners lick pussy because they don't realize the power of their own cocks. Unleash your wild side. She wants to surrender and submit to a strong man. She wants to get bossed around by a force of nature. Nothing excites her more. I mean, yeah, some women do like to get bossed around, but like, that doesn't apply to every person, dude. And what you do in the bedroom is your own ordeal. I'm just saying that condemning a sexual act that brings specifically pleasure to the woman you're sleeping with, kind of makes you look like you don't know how to do that, or you just don't care what your partner wants. I also love how they emphasize like how powerful the male genitalia is. Like, my god, dude. I promise that your PP is not God's gift to women. I swear by it, actually. Moving more towards the philosophical advice on dating that, you know, leans more towards the fellas. Don't worry, women, we'll have our turn soon, don't worry. Licking her pussy is like buying her flowers. Ah yes, and I have no doubt you have done neither of these for any of the women in your life. Genuine question though, because he's all about a woman being like healthy and fit and all that, as we saw from like the good girl checklist. What does he do for women on like Valentine's Day? Because the whole healthy and fit thing, yeah, I mean, you could have chocolate and stuff, but that's not necessarily healthy. So what does he do? Like, does he just stick his dick in a box and hope for the best, or does he just do nothing? Because neither would surprise me, I'm just saying. Oh boy, this is my favorite. A man can be incredibly successful professionally and incredibly bad with women. See what I mean? And it's like a picture of John Lennon sucking on Yoko Ono's like cheek. Ah yes, John Lennon, the famous musician who was ever so terrible with women. You know, not due to the fact that he's like openly admitted to beating and hitting women, but because he is sucking on Yoko Ono's cheek in this picture. That is why he's bad with women. Nothing to do with the domestic violence and just hating people thing. That's just no fucking big deal. It's the sucking on the cheek. Some big brain shit right there. Now, as I mentioned, ladies, it is now our turn because AlphaRivelino's post can help us women be better women, more respectable women, the perfect woman for an alpha male. And if anything, I think that the good girl checklist is a great indicator of the standard we have to live up to as women. So while following that and buying the beach towel of it so we can constantly remind ourselves what standard we should be upholding ourselves to as women, here's a more great post for us feeble females to take note on. Ask Rivelino, what exactly is a high-quality woman? She is clean, soft, delicate, affectionate, considerate, patient, fresh, natural, faithful, cheerful, supportive, submissive, obedient. No vans or tattoos, of course. Now remember, ladies, you could be all of these things, all of these wonderful traits. But if you have tattoos or vans, you are automatically a whore, a temptress. Get the fuck out of here and head to your nearest brothel. Because, you know, wearing comfy shoes and putting artwork on your skin just immediately means you're a whore. And as you know, we must all follow what the AlphaRivelino says of us because we want to be better, respectable women. So if you don't mind, I will be forking out my entire savings to get all 7 of my tattoos lasered off, and you know, I'll just fucking like chuck my vans in the trash or some shit. I don't know. You want to dominate her. She wants to surrender to you. Men and women were made for each other. If men and women were made for each other, riddle me this, scientist. Why do I like hot men and hot women? Why do I like big titty vampire GF and terrorist rocker boy? Why do I like every woman and then Keanu Reeves? Scientists may never know, but riddle me that, bitch. I also love the overall theme of women are meant to be submissive that this dude keeps fucking perpetuating over and over again in like every post. Because like I get that that's the traditional idea of a woman. We're supposed to be like the submissive ones, the timid ones, etc., etc. That's the topic that I've talked about in Classically Abby, and I'd rather not go into it again. But you know, like people are more than just these traditional ideals and values that we have like set for society, I guess. Some real we live in a society shit, I know, but hear me out. When we're talking about the horizontal tango, a lot of people have preferences for certain things, and I don't think you could really fit people in a box for something as intimate as this. Like, for example, I have a friend who wants to collar and put a guy in a skirt. Meanwhile, I have a friend who can never do that, but definitely wants that to happen to her. I kind of go into this in my Classically Abby video. It's more towards like clothes and I guess mindset, but it's the same thing here. I don't think people necessarily fall into a box of like ultimate femininity or ultimate masculinity and doing the things that are like fitting each exactly. We're our own people, we have our own personal experiences, and we have our own wants based off our experiences, essentially. AKA, not all women want to be dominated and not all men want to be dominant, that kind of thing. You will not be fooled by her fake tits, fake lips, fake hair, fake eyelashes, fake nails, fake eye color, fake tan, fake jewelry, fake lifestyle, or her fake smile. You will look at her feet and you will see the truth. Now ladies, while we could joke all we want about this and how this is weird that the guy clearly has a foot fetish, I would like to take this time as a reminder to you that if any guy wants to see a picture of your feet, you first send him your Cash App or Venmo. Get your fucking coin. If he wants to see Rivelino's truth, he can pay top dollar for it. Now, I know a lot of you guys are probably watching this and being like,
Doll, this is like very obviously a troll account. Why the fuck are you talking about this?
and is it a troll account? It very well could be. But apparently, some people are actually taking this advice very seriously and actually, like, you know, treating it like it's the fucking second coming of Christ. And they, like, genuinely support this absolute nonsense. Need attention. Face fucking solve that. Trash in, trash out. Because they have had so many and put in so much work, one reverse cowgirl session at a time, yet they are still unsatisfied. They are simple, incredibly frustrated, and the clock is ticking. Now hear me out. Their brains could definitely be fried due to the fact that their scalps face direct sunlight at all times. Or maybe their egos got bruised because a chick rejected them for the 7th grade dance and decided to go with someone else instead of them. But genuinely, how whack is it to know that people actually agree with this shit? My favorite feature for like all of these is them constantly thinking that their dick will solve problems, yet at the same time they are shaming women for also getting dick. You know, peak alpha male behavior, big galaxy brain, dick is your problem, but also my dick is not your problem. I will save you. All I'm gonna say regarding this is very simple. I have to keep it simple for you alpha males to get it through your skulls. Your PP is not going to solve the world's problems, and thinking it is not some like alpha male shit. It's actually some like incel shit, to be honest. And instead of listening to this drivel on Twitter, maybe, just maybe, no promises because I don't want to get your hopes up completely, maybe if you got rid of that yee ass haircut, you'd get some bitches on your dick. And again, ladies, remember, if he wants to see AlphaRivelino's truth, aka your feet, Cash App or Venmo first, because get your fucking coin from this man's dumb fetish. But yeah, that's gonna do it for this video. If it wasn't clear, because apparently people have a hard time of telling when I'm simply joking about something, I think this stuff is absolutely stupid and beyond parody. But I also think it's freaky that guys actually take this shit seriously and think that this is truly like good advice and philosophy. And it's like truly scary to think that some people think this is phenomenal advice and like peak philosophy. But yeah, this shit is dumb. It's just fun to make fun of and easy to make fun of, and I think we could all use a laugh after last week's very fucking serious video, even though we're gonna have another serious video next week that's on like some more related to the horizontal tango bullshit. Kind of, you'll see what I mean when we get there. But yeah, if you guys like this little break from some serious videos, you might as well leave a like, and if you're new here, you might as well subscribe, because if you're not subscribed, you truly are not an alpha male. God, that's pretty fucking pathetic of you not to be subscribed to this channel. Only alpha males reside here and can handle this kind of nightmarish content. But yeah, anyways, until the next video, which is sure to get me demonetized yet again, I will see you guys later. Bye.